Hi everyone, it's Janet Wakeland with RemarkablyCreated.com. I am here with day 2 of our week of treats. We began this yesterday, September 26th, and this is, like I said, day 2. We're going to do a treat a day leading up to the launch of the holiday catalog on September 1st. So let's take a look at the 4 great projects that I have that are all variations on just one scheme. So what I like about this project is that you can mail it. As you can see here, the project that I'm going to show you is actually in one of our A2 envelopes. It is just a little fatter, so you will have a little bit of a seam. It still seals. And if you don't like that seam, you can always just take a piece of washi tape and put it right along there. But till you put your address stamp and your mailing stamp here, you really don't notice it. And again, it's mailable. So this one is a Halloween project. And I used the Thoughtful Branches stamp set. This is Thoughtful Branches, and you only have about 4 days left to purchase this exclusive bundle at a 10% savings. It's got an amazing framelit set. Make sure you check out the link for lots of ideas with that. And then the little bat is from our Halloween Scenes framelits. Here is a beautiful treat, and then the circles. And what this one has inside of it is it has a little gift of product. It has some of our small little doilies, but you could easily put a whole bunch of loose candies. You could put some stickers and things like that in it. You could put a gift card in it. You could dump M&Ms or Skittles inside of this bag, and because it's stapled, nothing's going to go anywhere out of this bag. So this is the one that we're going to make together. This one is the You'll Love This, and what we're using is the Jar of Cheer stamp set. This one has 2 other coordinating partners, the Jar of Everything and the Jar of Haunts. And what's great is the Jar of Everything is also a bundle. And so what we were able to use with this project today is the larger framelit. We used the bow framelit. And then we used the jar lid framelit for the project that I'm going to show you right here. The other set of framelits that I'm going to show you is a great one to treat yourself to. There are 16 layering circles in here. And you could own 16 punches, but this takes up a lot less space. And so even when you compare it to, the space that 16 punches would take alongside a Big Shot. 16 layering circles. We do have layering ovals and layering squares as well. So that was another element that's used throughout the projects today. So let's go ahead, and what we have is we have an 8.5 by 11 sheet of crumb cake cardstock cut lengthwise. Some people refer to that as the hot dog cut. And we're simply going to go ahead and fold this in half, and we'll give it a nice score. And then we have a piece of our Candy Lane DSP Designer Series paper cut 4 and 5 1/4. And we're going to make sure that we put a lot of adhesive on this. We want it to stick. It's a gift package. It'll probably get handled quite a bit. So just like that. And then what I did here with this project is I took our glassine bag and I cut this one down at 5 inches so it would fit right inside without anything being able to get in and out of it. I'll show you another option in just a second. So the glassine bag. So for our elements for this, I went ahead and I die cut Early Espresso and Real Red in sizes that layer. So let's go ahead first and let's add our Early Espresso like this. And then we're going to go ahead and put just a little bit of adhesive right here. It's just going to act as a placeholder, and I'm using our narrow burlap ribbon, and I don't need that much of it, but again, it's just kind of to help hold it so it's not slip sliding all over the place. And let's take our ribbon and trim scissors, and we're going to just open this up, and we're going to fold these to the inside. This is not going to be seen. It's not like a card that gets opened up. And what I'm going to use is our tear and tape. And if you've not worked with this tape at all, oh my goodness gracious, you saw how easy that piece tore off just like that. So this is great if you're working with young ones and letting them help make holiday decorations and stuff like that. Look at that. No mess, no glue on your fingers, nothing. So we're just going to secure that down like that. We're going to take our new Real Red Baker's Twine, and everything I'm using is from the holiday catalog and or the annual catalog. And let's just start once, twice, and like that. And again, we're just going to use our tape to tape it down to the inside. You could also knot it in the back if you wanted to. Just going to tape that down to the inside, just like so. So now I've got that piece in here. And again, that's not going to be seen. It's the inside of our little baggy pouch here. So we're going to take our real red piece here and our dimensionals. And I'm just going to put, well, 3 or 4 of them on. And let's lift the backings off of those. Just like that. So I've got that piece. Now what I need is I need my stamped image. And I went ahead and I pre-stamped them. I stamped in soft suede on crumb cake, right on the crumb cake. And then to do the greeting, it says, "You'll love this." I went ahead and I used our markers. Stampin' Up! Markers are a great thing to treat yourself to this holiday season. Having them on hand, you'll always have all of the colors that you ever need. They have 2 tips, a brush point and a fine point. And I'm just laying the brush tip on its side, just like this. And I usually like to start with the lightest color first. And so I've just got this going on here. So I'm just coloring the 2 colors. I could actually do more colors if I wanted to. And don't worry about it drying. I'll show you a trick here in just a second. And let's go ahead and let's do our pretty little heart here in the middle. And you could, take your time coloring, because what you're going to do is you're going to take a deep breath and you're going to exhale on your stamps. We all have hot air for a reason, and you need it to stamp your image. So we're just going to stamp that right down on side. And so now I have the "You'll love this." And I want to make my heart pop, so I'm just going to add just a little bit of Wink of Stella to it. Now I can take my other elements. I went ahead and I embossed this because I wanted it to look like a tin lid, but I embossed it in gold just because it's festive. So we have that part. And then I went ahead and embossed the 2. Let me lay them up here like this. The 2 bows, and I actually decided to do 2 so I could do a little bit of layering. And I see that the little center of the bow needs to be popped out. There we go. And die cut them. And so we're going to take and... I was looking for my silicone mat. Well, this is a scrap. And I've just kind of played with it just a little bit, trying to give it just a little bit of shape. And I'm going to just set it down here in the center of that bow. And I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of the bottom one. I'm going to play with that just a little bit more. And I'm going to put that on the side, making sure that you can still see the word "You'll." And we're going to coat that with lots and lots and lots of adhesive. We'll bring our project back in, and we're going to go ahead and set that down right there. And then Stampin' Up! Has these amazing gold and silver dots, as well as different colored enamel dots. Paper piercing tool is one of the best ways to get them up and off and onto your project. So we've got that happening. Now remember, I said I'd show you a different way besides the cut down bag. So what I have here is I have this yummy fresh cookie, and I'm going to just simply fold my bag over a little bit, and I'm going to take our washi tape. And this is good for, maybe you have some washi tape that is not your favorite pattern, or you're unsure of how to use on the front of a card. This is the perfect place to use it then, because look how sweet that is. I was kind of struggling with the gumdrops. And then I'm able to put that down inside of my little pouch here. I want to fold it down more than that. I don't want it sticking up that much. Let's fold it down some more. Like that. There we go. And now I can fold this around it, and let's borrow our clip back. And this is just a piece of cardstock folded over just for a little added color and touch. And we've got our little clip. And now you can take and deliver cookies to the teachers, to your coworkers, to your neighbors. How fun is that? And for those that want to steal a little, bite, they can open it up, take a bite, seal it back up again, and nobody will know that they've been nibbling all day long. And also the nice thing about doing your package this way is now you can re-gift the, hopefully you don't re-gift the cookie, but you can re-gift the packaging because it can be recycled and reused. So great little project there for you. So that's that project. So now let me show you some other variations that I came up with. So this one here, Sending You Comfort. This is one of my favorite greetings in the entire holiday catalog. I know that I'm going to be using this just like crazy. And this is our Paisley bundle here. We've got a really great Paisley stamp set and Paisley framelits. And what's in our little craft bag here is chicken cup of soup, so a little Lipton cup of soup bag, some tissues, and some cough drops. And so the perfect little package. Yes, this one won't go in an envelope. You'd need to put it in a bigger mailing envelope, but you can send a sweet little treat. Maybe you've got a child at college that's not feeling so well, or you can take this in and hand deliver it to someone that you're visiting, maybe calling on if they're not feeling well or whatever. So nice little care package for someone who's not feeling well is that one. And then this one here, what I want to show you is this one here. Instead of using one of our craft bags or one of our, I won't say the word, Janet, our glassine bags, I took one of our clear envelopes and I just cut the flap off the top of it. This is what our clear envelopes normally look like. They're a great way to mail and have your artwork shown off through the post office and wow the postal people. But I just have that cut down. I have another one of our new stamp sets from Cheers, something Cheers. And it just says there is so much to celebrate on the front with all of our silver. And what I have is, where'd it go? Piece of white cardstock cut down. This is our gift card framelit. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to just lay that right on this card. I'm just going to put a tiny dab. We don't want a whole lot because we want them to be able to get to the gift card. Just going to fold that in like that. We're going to take a piece of our narrow silver ribbon, and I'm not going to put a big bow on this because I don't want to add a lot of bulk to this. So I'm just simply going to tie it in a knot, and they can just slide it right off of the card. So we've got just something like that. And now we're able to take that and slide it down into our clear envelope. Okay. And put that, and my ribbon came off. Hold on just a second. A little trick so that this doesn't happen and I don't have it in front of me. A little trick to keep that from happening, and I should have thought about that. If you have a circle punch, take a little, just like a little chomp out of each side with the circle punch. That'll create a little indentation. Your ribbon will set in it, and then it won't slide. So don't do what I'm doing right now. Grab that circle punch and make a little piece on the side, and that way your ribbon won't slide off because you want to keep it on there looking pretty. So there, I've got my gift card inside of that. I'm going to put that in here. And now again, I'm not going to put a big old bow on this just because I am going to be mailing this. So let's go ahead. I've got our smoky slate ribbon, and I've got some of our silver, really pretty little sequins. And we're just going to fold those right in half. We're going to put those right there, and we're going to take our mini stapler, and we're just going to staple those right down. And the nice thing is staples are silver. Oops, good, Janet. Staple those right on down, and staples are silver, so they match. So you've got your little piece hanging, and it's all sealed up. And now we can take our A2 envelope, and we've got just a really sweet way to dress up a gift card and then mail it across the miles. Gift cards are a great gift to give because the recipient can get exactly what they want, but they can be kind of boring because they're not always, you know, fun to package or whatever. So there's a great little way to package, and now you can send it off in the mail. So 4 ideas for you using basically a long cut of designer series paper, 4 1/4 by 11 inches. So you've got your gift card holder, we've got our little treat holder, we've got our little Halloween treat holder, and we've got our little care package. If you're a demonstrator watching this, we've got a lot of great flat products that fit in these envelopes. So if you're looking to spoil your customers or looking to spoil your team, a lot of these would mail really nice in a project like this as well. So day 2 of our week of treats. If you'd like to win some of these treats, I will be giving them away during my launch party on September 1st on my Facebook page. We will be having an all-day 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. launch with lots of news of Stampin' Up! Promotions. We'll be relooking at the video, relooking at the catalog together. We'll be doing lots more projects. We'll be giving away all of my week of treat projects and other products as well too. So I'll put the link to my Facebook page in the description, and I hope that you come on over and join us on September 1st. And more importantly, I hope you'll come back tomorrow for day 3 of our week of treats. Thanks, guys.